Hi, everyone. Kim here, Abundant Life Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me on this video response. It is a Valentine's tarot tag created by Auntie K's Tarot. So I will link all that good information in the description box, the questions that she had. I did take the liberty of adding a couple of extra little questions because this is so much fun. I will also link in the description box Robin's Reflections VR to this tag because it was so much fun to watch. So I decided to do this as a live stream. I hope it's coming through clearly. Hey, V, thank you for joining me. Because it's just easier sometimes just to do a live stream versus recording and editing and all of that stuff. So I won't keep you all here too long today because, yeah, I'm not going to keep you all. I want to keep it as succinct as possible. So I do have it organized and I'm ready to go. I made not a resolution, but I hate saying resolutions, but I guess it is kind of a resolution. I want to do more VRs this year, tarot type VR. So, or cartomancy, because y'all know I love Oracle as much, if sometimes not more than tarot. So, anyways, just one quick announcement. We will be doing a giveaway on the channel. I'm super excited. It is to celebrate reaching 4K subs. It has been a journey, and I'm so thankful to each and every one of you for your support. It means a lot to me. It means the world to me. And yeah, we're going to be doing a giveaway. So more to come on that. I got to decide what decks. I think I'm going to do a couple of decks prizes to give away. The only thing is that you would have to be able to receive mail from either Amazon or make playing cards, or if it's Barnes and Nobles, you have to be able to receive it. So if you enter the giveaway with the deck in mind that you want to win, just be mindful of that because I can't ship everywhere. So there's that. And I will, for those who do win, who can't maybe receive decks, I will be having a few prize winners, maybe 2 to 3 winners to receive a video reading from me. Yay. So hello, MA. Thank you for joining me. Are you joining me on your lunchtime or while you work? I love how you do that because I was doing that too myself. So anyway, giveaway details are to come. So if you all have some ideas on either some make playing card decks, I've created some decks that I could use in the giveaway, Oracle decks, or if you know of a new mass market tarot or Oracle deck that would be great for the giveaway, please leave it in the comments section of this video. I'll also do a community tab post or a poll inviting you all to vote on that. And I'd love to do a a live stream party. My birthday is it next week? I think it's next week. Oh my God, my birthday's next week. And I'd like to do let's have a little party, have maybe a couple of guests on the live stream. Maybe we even, maybe we throw cards, or maybe we just chit chat and get to know each other a bit better. So more to come on that. So February is my month. It's my month. It's my birthday month. Well, hello, my friends. Hi, welcome. Hey, Donna, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Hello, Queen Aset. Hello. I love your name. I just adore you, adore your energy, Actually, yeah, MA has a channel, B has a channel, Queen Aset Hero has a channel. You all should check them out. Very, very great content over there. So thank you all so much for joining me today for this VR to Auntie K's Valentine's Tarot Tag. So a couple of things about me and Valentine's Day is because my birthday is February 10th. As a little girl growing up, you know how like in the classrooms they would always have a party for, I don't know, an occasion, Christmas party, or, and now they don't call it Christmas party anymore. Now they call it, like, to be politically correct, like a holiday, winter holiday party. But back in the day, they would have Christmas parties, Halloween parties, and Valentine's Day parties. And then they would also want to celebrate the February birthdays. And I would always end up being like one of the few who had birthdays in February in my class. So they would always lump my birthday celebration with Valentine's Day. And my mom would bring a cake or cupcakes, and so it would always be this thing of I'm combining my birthday with Valentine's Day. I fell in love with Valentine's Day, but not for romantic love, but for the opportunity to show love for others that mean a lot to me, my family, my friends, even my teachers. My mom always would give me something to give to my teachers growing up. My dad would have flowers or balloons delivered, not necessarily just for my birthday, but for Valentine's Day. To me, he was my Valentine growing up at school. So Valentine's Day, it holds a near and dear thing for me, but I took it and made it my own. And now I love it as an opportunity for showering ourselves with love, self love for Valentine's Day. Yes, it's known for romantic love, of course, but it should be known also, in my opinion, for all forms of love. I've always adored Valentine's Day. It's the day after my birthday. Oh my goodness, that's right. My fellow Aquarian. So yeah, so you understand and relate. Like it's special. Like I imagine this is how, you know how people have they are Christmas babies. And so it's, Christmas is probably near and dear. Although there are some people who cannot stand Christmas because it is near their birthday. So maybe their families would be like, you're gonna, you don't get extra gifts because it's Christmas time. You've got siblings, so you just have to bear the brunt. Whereas if their brother has a birthday in July, they get all the gifts. So maybe they are a little salty there, but I don't have that experience with Valentine's Day. Oh, I also, okay, this is my fault, Krista. This is my fault. I went 10 minutes early. I actually got on a little early today. Can you believe it? Normally I'm like 10 minutes late. So it could be my fault. I want to blame YouTube, but it could be my fault. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. So, yay. Krista's in the house. Aunty K. She's the one that created the tag. So I got to make sure. I hope that I linked it in the description box. Hopefully. I will if I didn't. I kind of got gung ho. Two videos I'm going to be linking is Krista's video and Robin's video in response to Krista's. So I'll be doing that. But first, let's get started. Let's get started. Hola. Hi, my friend. How are you doing? How are you? How's it going? How's it going? I was just saying I have a resolution to do more VRs this year as a form of community building. And I'll do it both live as well as recorded. So more to come. More to come. My sister's birthday is on Christmas Day. She loves Christmas, but insists upon getting two gifts. Absolutely, she should get two gifts. I used to feel kind of bad for people. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. But I don't blame her. It's like it's got to be a celebration of me too. Yes, we're celebrating Christ, but I need to be celebrated too. I have a kid born on Labor Day, St. Patty's. Thanks. Thanks taking and Thanksgiving. Interesting. Oh, thanks taking. That's a nice play on that. I like that. Thanks taking. For real, for real. Easter Monday. Wow. Wow. Yeah. It's a trip. It's a trip. I just think of it as an excuse to have extra celebrations. Okay, thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. I think what happened was I did the description box, and thank you for checking. I appreciate you. Um, I did the description box, but I watched Robin's video yesterday and I didn't get a chance to update it yet. But Robin's reflections. So I'll be sure to link that as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I got it all organized. I'm excited. Hold on. There's one other thing I have to do because I have to read the questions as well. So the first one that we're getting into is your main squeeze deck. So, your main squeeze deck, you go to again and again and always return. And so, I'm sure y'all know what is my main go to deck. Where is she? She's here. She's here. Always. Always. Your B day. Oh, now that would be a fun uh, holiday to have around your birthday, right? Oh, that would be fun. I mean, some people may not appreciate it, but I would appreciate having a Halloween esque, like the party would be just phenomenal. You could get dressed up for your birthday slash Halloween. Yeah, I could dig it. I could dig it. You know. One of my brothers is the week before his kids. We would have joint birthday Halloween parties, which was fun. See, yeah, so y'all know how to do it. Your parents were like, "We gonna do this joint thing," and no singling out. Hello, my friend. Protect my energy. Thank you for joining me and listening in. Hello, Robin. You haven't missed a thing. We just started on number one, and I was just saying, and if you would be so kind, I'm going to also link in the description box as soon as I get a chance. I want to link your video as well to the description of your VR to Auntie K's Valentine's Tarot tag. So if you don't mind adding that to the chat here, that would be great. That would be great. How do you know? Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, I gotta show you. It is the light series. This is my boo. It's my main squeeze. Always, 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 always. And you know what's funny? Let me show you what's funny. Is that I keep making this thing where I'm like, this is the year I'm gonna use the indie version. I'm gonna break it in, and but I never do. I never do. This is like y'all know. This is like my third copy. I think it might even be my fourth because I gave one, the really busted up one, to my son. Um, so it's the light seers, and I know it's not everybody's bag. I get it. I know it's not everybody's thing, but it's my thing. And I don't know why or how a deck connection is made where it just works for me. It just works. It doesn't matter if I'm doing readings for myself. It doesn't matter if I'm doing readings on the hotlines or in the, or like my private client readings through Etsy or through my website, or if a friend comes over and I'm doing readings for them. It don't matter. It just delivers for me. And you all have those decks. I can't wait to see this VR like explode because I want to hear what people's main squeeze decks are. The Chariot. Chariot year for us collectively. Some people do not appreciate the fact that it's like kind of modern and not just modern, that the aesthetic may appeal to a younger crowd, but maybe I'm just young at heart and it just appeals to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I like that full car, how she's falling back. So yeah, I don't know. It's the light seers. It's the light seers for me. It's my main squeeze. So yeah, you didn't miss a thing. we are just talking about B-days on holidays. Well, hello. I appreciate you joining and all your support that you show my channel. Thank you. In Belgium. Hey, what time is it in Belgium? What time is it? Well, hello. Greetings, Key. How are you doing? I'm so happy you are here. We're talking about a tarot tag. And you know what's cool about this tag is that Krista said that you don't have to just use tarot. You can use any card system. You could talk about Lenormand, and you could talk about maybe use playing cards, or maybe use some oracle. I'm thinking about doing an oracle addition to this tag, like a Valentine's oracle tag, because I got so many oracle decks. I got way more oracle decks than I do tarot. Way more. I'm really, really picky about my tarot decks. So yeah, there's that. But now I get sad because everyone is done with Halloween the next day. And as a witch, it gets overcast by Samhain. That's true. It does get overcast by Samhain. And then once people are done with Halloween, they are done. It's like pack up the decorations. We're headed off into things taking, as Krista calls it, and Christmas. And so it's like it's done. But I do enjoy the lead up to it. The run up, the lead up. Yeah. So yeah, we're on the first prompt. Valentine's. No, I was present for my mom, born 09. Oh, you were the present for your mom, from my mom. Born February 9th. So, oh my goodness, the day before my birthday, February 10th. Oh, thank you, B. I don't know. Don't worry. I'll figure it out. I'm going to add it. I'm going to add it to the description. I'm going to multitask in just a moment and add it to the chat. I guess I could add her as a mod, but I always feel funny just being like giving people wrenches. Like people be like, don't put that on me. I could take it off if you want. Yes, I've definitely bonded with the light seers in a deep and profound way. What was interesting about the light seers is that I remember when Chris Ann Donnelly was creating the deck, so she kind of took us on the journey of when she was creating the artwork. And so I backed the deck on Kickstarter. I backed it and the Muse Tarot on Kickstarter. So that's this one. I have the original Ten of Swords in this one. I think that's kind of why I kind of baby it. And it's got the green gilding and whatnot. The matte green gilding. So I baby it a bit. But I just love Chris Ann as a creator, and it just really deeply resonated. I just knew it was going to be a match made in heaven. And it is. Look at that moon card. That watery element. Piscean energy. It's one of my favorite Nine of Pentacles. Oh, you're in the Netherlands. Oh my gosh, I want to visit both Belgium and the Netherlands. I just totally want to go there one day. Someday. We have this great little restaurant by the beach. And the gentleman who owns the restaurant, he's from Belgium, and he really nice guy. And all the Belgian expats go there, and they just they shut the place down. They talk politics. I can't understand the language, but I'm always fascinated watching them, and they're super friendly. And yeah, anyways, we have a nice, robust expat community here from lots of places in Europe and Canada, and yes, the US, really in Australia, all from all around. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. And you have a playlist, a VR playlist too. That's awesome. I need to make sure I update mine. You said I knew I was right. See, changed my name and don't chat much, but I always support your channel. I know. I remember your walkthroughs for this. Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you for supporting my channel all this time. You're like my day one. So I fell in love with this deck, and I still am in love with it today. It is a marriage made in heaven. It's my main squeeze. My main squeeze. Okay, good. So, yes, it's so, for me, it's so easy to connect with. Now, with that being said, we always have a couple of things, a little issues with our main squeeze, right? My issue with Hay House, and y'all know it ain't no secret, is this card stock for this deck. I don't understand why the card stock is the way it is. I forgive it and look past it because I love it. It's my main squeeze. But Hay House, come on now. Now you done improve the card stock for your other cards, your subsequent decks since you published this one. But could you circle back and improve this one? Maybe you have, and I need to buy my fourth or fifth copy of this. We'll see. Maybe y'all can let me know. I'm always asking people, has the Light Seers card stock with Hay House improved? Have you bought it recently? What do you think? And usually people are like, it's about the same. I'm like, ah. And the problem with the Light Seers indie version is it's too, the cardstock is unforgiving, and the reading style that I have is I use jumpers and overhand shuffling a lot. So it's just not going to really work. I don't think. I got to try. And I'm always fearful that if I try to use this deck like, it's a big day of readings, it's not going to deliver the kind of the readings and the connection that I have with my mass market one. I mean, there's the, looks like it, is it fading? I don't know. But I just love this deck so much. Eek. This is the controversial card. That's the one. I did a whole video just on this one. I had to have a whole discussion on it. It was quite intense. You know, people still leave comments on that video about this, being very upset that Chris Ann has changed it out for a different Ten of Swords. People are very still much in their feelings about it. I have made peace with it. I've made peace with the new Ten of Swords. Thank you. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. And the other person deck, slap it out. This is why I enjoy love reads. I do too. Thank you for saying that. I know some people can't stand doing love readings. And sometimes I have to take a little break. I'll take a day or two off with clients and just kind of pause and clean and like, you know, be in my own energy. But I actually really do love delivering love readings. They're, I don't know, I just enjoy it. What is that? Make sure nobody is sending me nothing crazy. Oh, okay. Sorry. It was the hotline thing. I had to make sure my hotline is off. The art or colors. Interesting. Okay. It is well loved. It's either well loved or people can't stand it. But I feel like the group who can't stand it is small compared to the the robust love that it receives. I know I have that influence. Like everybody needs a tarot deck. Everybody. Well, hello, beautiful. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us today. My friends are here. It's so good that you all are here. Thank you. Yes, bring on the Oracle for sure. Bring on the Oracle. I think it'd be fun because I had too many tarot decks to talk about today. I don't want to keep y'all here all day. So I think I am going to do a separate one for Oracle. Next up, let me go here. Let's go to the next one. This is the One Night Stand deck. I thought this was fun. Where am I in the chat? What? I hate how it does that. Okay, there we go. I've been in so many. That's what I was. So when I saw you, Key, I was like, oh, that's right. There's other cartomancy systems. So if people wanted to do this VR, they could. And that's what's nice about it. You could mix it all up in one video. It isn't like Krista did. Lenormand, she has tarot. the top of my head, I can't remember if you have Oracle or not. I chose to stick to tarot for today, but you can make this work. You can make this work. So the next one is the one night stand. This is fun. One night stand. You love them so much at first, but in the light of the morning you ran. This is so funny. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you all. It's the field tarot. It's the field tarot. And I really like the aesthetic of this deck. Okay. I love that it's US Games. US Games knows how to make a proper card stock and a proper size deck. They just got it down. I like US Game systems. You even got a cool little guidebook. I mean, and it, and I got hope for this. You know how like with one night stands, and you think back, you go back to work like a couple of days after your one night stand, you're like, yeah, I think we could probably try to hope. I'm not losing hope on this. This is it's really beautiful. Can I just say that? It's really beautiful. It's my one night stand. I used it. Okay, so I got it. And the reason why it's kind of near and dear to me is when I got it, it was right before I moved from California to the Dominican Republic. And so it kind of just marks that part of my journey. I used it a lot because I didn't have a lot of decks to bring. Y'all know I got almost 200 decks. So I only could bring so much in my luggage. And this was one of them, and it was new. And I got to use it quite a bit that first month. And I used it in we were staying in a couple of Airbnb in those first couple of weeks. So I have a nostalgia. Like you sometimes you do. Sometimes you can remember your one night stands, and then sometimes you can't. I'm telling on myself. But I'm not losing hope on this. I'm not. I'm going to start trying to incorporate using it and see how it goes. I even gave readings with it to a friend. When I first got here, I was trying to make friends with the other expats here, and I did a reading with this deck. But let's face it, it quickly went on the shelf, and I quickly forgot about it. So that's the field tarot. What do you think? Let's see. I have a lot of Oracle decks. I really love the unique. Me too. It's because it doesn't have to be, it's not confined to a system. Because tarot is part of a 78 card system, sometimes you add a few extra cards, of course, but the core is 78. And because it's serving a purpose with those 78 card meanings, I needed to do something specific. So I'm a little more picky about tarot. Oracle, though, has its own system. You can have varied artwork, varied meanings, all these different, differences, perspectives. And so, yeah, I just tend to have more. Yeah. All the Scorpios being Valentine's Day babies. That's why Scorpios are sexy. They are. They are. Now I'm eyeing the Master Key Tarot. Really want that one. I'm going to have to know the name, but I can't. For some reason, I can't remember what it looks like. I got pregnant on Valentine's Day and had a Scorpio baby. Oh my goodness. I know. I was like, so that means when did our parents, if we're Aquarians, what was it, summertime? When did they conceive us? Can't do math. I couldn't get it for years, but I had it on my wish list from watching her make it off IG. Yes. Yeah. So she was on IG. I'm assuming you're talking about Lightseers. And I was just following along and just like really falling in love with the deck. something about being a part of that whole creation experience helps you to, it's like the gestational period. I didn't create it, but I'm like supporting the parent, if you will, the mother who's birthing it into the world. And so it just feels, I don't know, it feels different. Got pregnant with my twins 23 years ago. Oh my gosh, twins. Okay, I gotta look that up. Don't make me look this up. Keymaster, I'm gonna write it down. Why am I drawing a blank on it? I'm gonna write it down. Right? My watch, oh, y'all, my daughter teases me. My watch later list is ridiculously long. Ridiculous. I don't even want to share the number of videos there. I need to clean it out from like videos I added like 5 years ago. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, it is annoying. Hay House ought to be shamed with that stock, that card stock. I'm sorry, Hay House. You are trying, you are doing better work. Thank you. But the Lyseers deserves better. Deserves better. It is weird. Or she showed the Hungarian Lyseers on her channel and it looks fabulous. It is so weird. Like, do y'all use different paper or cardstock or what is that about? I don't understand. And you're right. There are differences country to country. I would pay a few extra dollars for Hay House to invest a bit. Okay, Hay House, you also with the Sacred Creators Oracle improve the cardstock there. Why can't you take that same cardstock and apply it towards the Lightseers? I'm just going to keep lamenting that. And I'm every time I get a chance, hopefully one day they hear me. Let's see. I do like it. It's pretty. My dislike of, okay. And I like the do. Okay. Okay. I was hoping US Games would be the one to pick up Lightseers. I'm sorry, Hay House. I'm sorry. I just knew that it would have done it justice. But I'm allowed to say that's my opinion. It's true. It's true. The gossip is my jive. Geminis can gossip like no other. One of my best friends is a Gemini. My mom is a Gemini. My son, my youngest son, he's a Gemini. Oh, we chit chat for days. We are, yeah. My Aquarian mind loves a great gossip session. I don't do it. It's like not malicious either, but it's just like Gemini's got that down pat. The devil card on Lyseers creeps me out. Yeah, the gentleman in the devil card. I have a mixed feelings about that card too. Yeah, I do. I do. Okay, so moving along. Holding out hope that it will be a 2-night stand at least, right? You're like, come on, not just a 1-night stand. Can we make it at least 2 nights? 2 nights. I am holding out. Hey, Kristen Louise, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. I gave away my filter. And wasn't it an indie version? And I got I'm glad I got since it was going to be a 1-night stand, I'm glad I got the US Games version. I'm holding out hope. Oh, I was going to ask you, Key, what did you think? So it's very busy. I've been thinking about checking them out and seeing what's up with them. So yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Some 1-night stands are recalled by way of keywords. Yes, indeedy. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next one. So this is my 1-night stand. I'm that one that is the eternal optimist. I would probably sell it or give it away, but there's not a huge market here in the town I live in for decks. So I don't know. Maybe when I come back to the States, it'll be a part of my calling. I'll have like one suitcase full of decks that I'm going to sell or give away when I go back to the States. That will be a thing for me. And also when my son, he's coming, I'm so excited. My oldest is coming to visit. And so I'm going to tell him, can you make sure you leave some room? Because I need you to, when you come here, I'm going to give you some decks that I want to sell. And you're in Atlanta. It's easy for you to ship throughout the United States or even the world. So save some room in your luggage for my decks. He also likes to read. So I usually give him decks too. He reads cards as well. He learned from his mama. Okay, next up, the other woman, person, or man deck. Now, what this is about is a deck pulling your attention away from your main squeeze. Okay, that's what this one's about. Okay, let me show you what this one is. I'm going to show you the box. It is my Super Lenormand Tarot. It is on my reading table right now. I do read. I try to force myself to step away from light years, change it up. You got a gang of decks, girl. Change it up. It's okay. So the slow tarot I use in the fall, and then I use the Super Lenormand like this time of year. And here it is. You can see it's the pink, the pretty pink gilding is worn. It's worn. But I really like this deck. I really do. It's my other person deck. And I've been using it a lot. A lot. It's the 10 of coins. Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. I really like this deck. Here's the sun. Oh my gosh. I don't beat it up. But decks are meant to be used. So yeah, I keep some decks in pristine condition because I am a collector as well as a reader, but I'm more so a reader than a collector these days. But the thing is, they're meant to be used. So I just remind myself of this when I look at the gilding that I've done. And you can always re-gild it if you really wanted to, but I didn't. I'm not. It just is what it is. I love this 8 of Cups. So that's my other person deck. It's my other person deck. Let's see. Yes, video response. Yeah, so basically in the tarot tube world, I'm imagining, do other sectors of YouTube do VRs? I don't know, because I'm not really a part of other sectors like that. I mean, I watch other sectors like true crime, but they're not doing VRs. So are we the main ones that do this? I don't know. Y'all have to enlighten me on that. I know someone that gives all her stands nicknames. It's hilarious. Oops, response. Oh, Mr. Gray Eyes. Oh, yes. Yes. And if you use Oracle or Lenormand, yours would be a welcome sight because there are people who could be inspired by your video response to maybe explore those decks that you gravitate towards. I cut my light spheres book up and tape the meanings behind the deck. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. You got to do what you got to do to get along. All right. All right. So I'm going to move on because I have an appointment. Let me make sure I'm not late for it. I'm having so much fun with you all. I knew I would. Friends with Benefits deck. That's number 4. And okay, you adore this deck, kind of like besties. They make you hot, but they just aren't your main squeeze. They just aren't main squeeze material. And I already talked about it. Where are you? Oh, there you are. That would be the slow tarot. Hold on. That would be this one. That would be this one. I do love the slow tarot. I did back this one as well. I also knew that we were going to have a special connection. And just like your friends with benefits, you do have a special connection to it. Yes, indeedy. Here it is. Here's the card backs. I'll just show a few. That's the 2 of Wands. It's got 2 world cards. And it has an extra card called Atonement, which is always interesting when the Atonement card comes up in a reading. I really like this deck. I really do. It comes out every year. It gets definite use in my reading practice for sure. Page of Cups. I really like it. When I see people selling some of the decks that I absolutely love in, like, Tarot Marketplace, or when I'm like, what is going on with you? How could you not have the same connection? What is going on? How is that even possible? But of course, we all have our tastes change, right? Tastes change, and that's okay. Okay, let me get ready for the next one. Dinner date deck. Dinner date deck. Classy with good conversation. Really makes you think, and probably a little pricey. Yes, indeed. Let me show you what that one is for me. It would be this one. It is my Tazama African Tarot. It's a little pricey. It was a little pricey, but I have no regrets. Just like when I go fine dining with my friends, I had friends just that our main thing was we would every other month go out to a nice restaurant and splurge on ourselves and eat a good meal. Pricey for sure, but never leaving me with a regret. And that's how I feel about this deck. I don't use it very often, to be honest, but I like it. I'm glad it's in my collection. I like it. It's gorgeous, actually. Look at the gilding. I really like this deck. And the stock, wow. It's just divine. But yeah, I think because it was a little pricey, I don't like to use it, to be honest. If I'm going to be perfectly honest, but it's really beautiful. And I'm hoping to use it more this year. It's a 10 of Pentacles, King of Cups, the High Priestess. Oh, that's gorgeous. 4 of Cups. So obviously, for the most part, it is very Rider-Waite-Smith-esque. It is, but so if you're familiar with that system, or that's your home school system like it's mine, this deck would be quite easy to read with. I just really like it. So that is my dinner date deck. It's my dinner date. I'll take you out. We'll go out and we'll have a good time. You're a little pricey, though. You got expensive taste. It's like my son, my oldest. He's now a vegan, but back when he wasn't, he had the most expensive taste in food, like where I could just get away with making some hamburger helper or something for my other kids. No, nay. My oldest was like, I'm going to the sushi restaurant. And I'm like, what? Do you know how expensive sushi is out here in California? Do you understand? It is very pricey. Very. And then you're hungry later. Um, Now he can support his own habits, food habits. Yes, indeed. I'm kind of behind on the comments, but that's okay. I'll catch up. I'll catch up in a moment. I want to get through. So number 6 is the club night. Club night. I used to be a big clubber. I used to go clubbing in my 20s. That was a thing. That would be a deck you effortlessly dance with. Let me show you. That would be my Spirit Within tarot. I effortlessly dance with this deck. Effortlessly. I pull it out every year typically. I need to use it more, but do I really need to club all the time? No, that would be bad. But I use it for my New Year's readings. I have a spread that I use it for, and I like the size of it. So it's nice and handy. I'm not, red feather shiffer. I'm not a fan of this gilding, or not gilding, gloss. Not a fan, but again, even with your clubbing friends, there's some who gets too drunk. There's some who is always wandering off and talking to somebody, and you got to keep your eye on them and make sure they don't leave the club. There's always something. But you end up having a great night made with wonderful memories. There is the 5 of, is that Pentacles? Yes. Speaking of clubbing, look, they clubbing. That's the 3 of Cups. Knight of Swords. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this deck. Do you all know about this deck? I've had it for a long time. I really like the silhouette style and the art style, and it's modern. It goes with a lot of my different oracle decks. I do like to combine tarot and oracle in a reading, so it just does what it does, like, so well. And I like the guidebook too. I do. Yeah. So that is, here's the 3 of Pentacles. That's my clubbing deck. Comes out, we have a great time. I could just read with it effortlessly. We go to the front of the line together. It's just magical. Magical memories. Magical memories. Let's see. Let me make sure I stay on top. So that was number 6. I did it. Okay, Forever Single deck. So Forever Single this is a deck that isn't one of your workhorse decks. You pull this deck out for you or something special. This deck fills you with self-love and you like it that way. So that would be, I have it in this gorgeous bag. So gorgeous, this bag. Surprisingly, it is the Bone Stone and Earth Flesh Tarot. I only use it for readings for myself, and it's not all the time. It's usually tied to when I'm planning on doing some candle magic. It just feels like a magical kind of deck, so I don't use it very often. Again, I was a part of, or I watched the deck's creation unfold, and so it built a certain bond with it. And look, you could tell I don't even use it that much. The gilding is still quite much intact. It's really pretty. Here's the card backs. From what I understand, Avalon says that this deck is going to be going mass market, and the card backs are going to be different. I don't know what the gilding is going to be like. I guess there's been some changes to about 8 of the cards. She did a recent live saying that there's going to be some changes, but it is coming into fruition. So those who need a more budget-friendly deck, mass market, they can get it. So yeah, I use it for myself. I do journal prompts with it. I'll shuffle the cards, see what cards jump, and I have just a journal really that I use with just for this deck. Beautiful. I love Anna Turian's art style. So there's that. Look at this Ace of Cups. So I don't know. I wanted to see if there's any others I could show you. Here's the Hermit. Is that the Hermit? No, excuse me. It's not the Hermit. It's the Hierophant. I just saw the H. Hello, Karina. I see you just checking in. Thank you for checking in. We're just doing this. Oh, look at the Hanged Man. So yeah, some people probably would be surprised, but no. I use this deck from time to time just for myself. And truth be told, I'm kind of babying the gilding. My God, it's gorgeous. It's still intact. And I got this bag just for it. Because I'm that one. I like to coordinate my bags to the decks. And here it is with this chunky guidebook inside. That was number 7. Okay, so I did take the liberty, like I said, to add a couple more. I got okay, so I added this one, Krista. It's the new boo. I added this one to the list of questions, and a deck that is new booty, new to the block, and I need to get to know it better. So, new boo, my new boo deck. That would be Black Tarot. Hold on. I just did a walkthrough of this, and I did some tarot and oracle combo videos with it, with a couple of decks. I have a couple more oracle decks I want to explore with it. Here's the guidebook. I really like this deck. I really do. I think it's a cool deck. It comes with also a guided journal. I have that on the bookshelf, and it has a little guidebook. I like it. It's not I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. And it's not everybody's bag or jam, and I get that, but I really like this deck. And it's my new boo. It's my new boo. And we're going to see if we can make something work. We're going to see. Here's the backs. I really like this 5 of baskets. And I talk about why I do in the unboxing. No, it wasn't an unboxing. I think it was a deck walkthrough. I don't remember. Maybe it was an unboxing. I don't know. Oh, I'm so excited. I got notification that my Tarot of Oneness is at the little courier service pickup place. So I'll probably be doing an unboxing of that deck at some point in the very near future. I still actually have a few decks that were gifted to me that I want to share and do walkthroughs for you all. Oh, look at the Death card. So more to come, more to come. I really like this deck, and I've had some beautiful readings with it. I haven't used it for client readings like I thought I was going to be doing. I've been mostly just doing some work with it with the guided journal and getting to know it better. But it's my new boo. It's my new boo. And I have another one. Now, Robin or Krista, I can't remember. Robin, did you add the Netflix and chill one? I need to add this as a... hold on. Hold on. Do this. Why does it do me like this? Where's my emojis? Okay. Number 9 is the Netflix and chill. Now, I don't get an opportunity to Netflix and chill much these days. I've been really busy, but when I do, I've been binging on, what's the name of that show? Oh my gosh. Sinner. It's a USA channel show that I guess now is on Netflix. I've been binging. I think I'm on halfway through season 2. I really like that. And so because it's like kind of, it's not really a mystery. I guess that there is some kind of suspense element to it. But my Netflix and chill deck is certainly my Ferenx Pinter Tarot. I could just chill with this, just look at the artwork. The guidebook is actually surprisingly done well. Text by Charles Harrington. It's a low scarabeo deck. So, yeah, I really like this deck. Sometimes I use it for my Mystery Mystic Monday readings, but oftentimes, I don't know. Oftentimes, I just like to sit and just watch TV and shuffle it and see what cards jump to what's next coming up in the show or movie I'm watching. It's very unique. It's nothing like I have in my collection. I'll just say that. Here's Justice. I want to show you some of the cards. Here's Six of Swords. I did use it a couple of times for client readings, and it worked. It's beautiful. It's fine, but there's some images that are a little much, and I'm like, I don't feel necessarily like over explaining or trying to pacify a client when I use this deck. So I just save it for maybe Mystery Mystic Monday readings or readings for myself or Netflix and chilling. The Moon. It's got a sense of humor too. That surrealistic art style that I love so much. So yeah. And then the last one that I added, took the liberty. So I made a total of 10 questions. Hold on. I got to name it. I don't even know how I'm going to name this. Maybe you guys can help me. The sexy one, number 10. Sexy one. That plays hard to get deck. Let's do that. We will do this. Okay. This is my number 10 one. Okay. Where are you? Look at you playing hard to get already. You know that sexy one, super attractive. You can't even believe that you're able to, get a date, go out with that person. You're vibing. You can't believe how deep they are, how wonderful they are. And then all of a sudden, things are going well, and then they're not really calling you, or when you call, they're not really picking up, or it's just, I don't know, and they're playing a little hard to get. The Bohemian Gothic Tarot is that one for me, 3rd edition. I'm like, what? Where are you? What's going on? What? And it's hard to get also literally because it goes out of print often. And so then you're often having to score it, secondhand or what have you. I like the Wheel of Fortune. I like this deck a lot. I really do. My oldest likes me to do readings for him with this deck. Interestingly enough, he took a liking to it, and I do too. I really like it, but it's so funny to me how he picked this one. I have so many modern youthful decks that it's surprising that he picks this one. Yeah. I gotta make sure I update my questions. And yeah. And I make sure I update it because I don't know if I added 8 through 10. I had a very robust dating life. Once I hit my early 20s, and me and my ex, who's the father of my sons, we broke up pretty early on. Once I hit my 20s, it was full on dating time. I mean, I was getting my dating season in. So another reason why I love doing love readings, because I can draw from my experiences. of being a little hot to trot thing out there in them dating streets. Ah, here's death. I was hoping the devil would. Did the devil pop up? I'm just showing cards. I like the Six of Cups too. It's got a mood on it like no other. I think there's two lovers. I think my memory serves me well. Oh well. I was hoping I could find the devil. Oh, the Six of Swords is one of my favorites. Oh my God, I love this deck. I'm gonna have to use it. Actually, I need to use it like immediately. We need to just make passionate love or wonderful readings. So let's see what you all say before we wrap this thing up. Let's see what we've got going on here. Lots of comments that I missed out on. It's one of my favorite things, Krista, to dine with really good friends over great food. It's something I love to do and I miss. I could do that out here, but California has some of the best eating you could have, in my opinion. And then couple that with great friends and great conversation. So amazing. Hello, he can support his own expensive sushi eating habit. And he was a growing, strapping boy. And I'm like, child, you know how much sushi you have to eat to get filled up. Mama can only, her food budget is only so far. Yes, indeed. We loves to collect some decks. I used to live in a university town, so sushi or pizza was everywhere, which helped the price as the target was students. Absolutely. And we had, in San Francisco, we lived in, oh, it's still expensive there. Who am I kidding? But in Sacramento, they weren't as robust of a selection for sushi. So they could justify charging a gazillion dollars for a roll. I used to eat sushi like California rolls, and then I had one moment where I don't know. I don't think the fish was bad. It just me and raw anything. It's just the no raw meat. I don't care what it is, and I had a reaction. Then I had some sake on top of it. I just won't go there again, ever again. I was 25. I remember it. I was like, never going there again. Yeah, I'm sorry. I try not to be a bad influence. Yes. Yeah, right? My clubbing days been over. I remember when they were over, I think I was 26, 27. The clubbing days, pretty sure. And my friends, bless their little hearts, would take forever to get ready. And so I would get ready, be ready about 9 p.m. And they're like, it's 11 o'clock, and I'm falling asleep on the couch because I worked a full day on a Friday. Like I'm tired. And I would fall asleep all pretty and made up, my makeup done, my hair done. And I'd fall asleep, even with the heels on. And then they would be calling. And then that's when text message first like really started being a thing. They texting, where are you? Are you coming? I'm like, nope. And then I fell in love with Netflix and chilling. And the rest is history. Spirit Within has been on my list forever still. I really love it. It's one of my go-to decks for sure. Gloss handles a bit of a spill in a club. Hell yeah, it does. So that's a benefit to having glossy cards or glossy lips. The one I love that. Sticky floors. Woo, chow. I hated that. Ugh. Or like if I would wear like open-toed heels or whatever, sandals or whatever, and then like a little bit of drink somebody bumps into and drops them, splash some sticky drink on your feet, and I'm like, oh, I hate that feeling. Now I'm like, I'm ready to go home now. I think my plastic RWS would need to be my clubbing deck because it's waterproof and so shiny. Hell yeah. I have the spirit within. I agree that it's a clubbing deck for sure. Absolutely. You put on music and I forget I'm almost 50. You and me both. I would love to party with you, Krista. Let me tell you. You put on music. The next day, I'm like, whew, I'm sore. Why am I sore on this joint? What's going? Oh, that's right. We were dancing last night. My family says I became a shut-in. They are concerned. I know. It's funny when you go like from one extreme to the next, and they're like, "What happened? Are you depressed? What's going on?" I'm like, "No, I'm actually in my happy space of being in my little corner of the world. It's okay. I'm all right." Yes. Not the eye emojis. I'm telling on myself. I knew I would. Yeah, I love my own company. And I fall more and more in love with my spending time with myself the older I get. And I think that's natural, right? I enjoy me. Me is my best company. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. The red is stunning. That was a surprise on the Bone Stone and Earth Flesh when she was creating the deck, and it was like a bonus. And I would have been just fine. I'm one of those people, I don't need a lot of extra. I don't need gilding that's going to rub off later or I got to worry about. But it is stunning, I have to say. Yeah. Yeah. I paid to change out all the lights in my house for the price of one of those decks. Ah! Oh my goodness. So yeah, Chris, I took delivery of adding a few different ones because I do have I have some new booty decks too. So I had to add that one. I hope you don't mind. I don't know the rules sometimes with VRs either. I don't normally add to, but I just love this VR so much. I'm so glad you created it. It got my creative juices flowing again. I'm ready to do more. Y'all look out. Any of you who have created some in the past, even if they're older, I plan to do them. Love that deck. Your video on this one prompted me to go back and get the journal. Now I have a planned practice for it. So thanks for that. Oh, you're welcome. I know. I kind of want to do a little something with the guided, the ancestral illumination for Black Tarot. I do want to do something, maybe like an informal group setting, mini study or something like that, because it's really cool. It really adds to learning the deck. It is, I will say the Black Tarot does follow, for the most part, Rider-Waite-Smith, but there are some changes that I would have to get to know a bit better. And I think the journal could help. I can understand that deck. The oneness is at the tippity top of my wish list. I got it as a birthday present. I knew that I wasn't going to get many decks this year, so I kind of splurged and went all out. I got that one, and I knew it was going to drop right before my birthday, and it did. I pre-ordered it, and it's right on time. And then I backed the Boa de Chea's Tarot of Earthly Delights, which I've been wanting forever because it was on an app, and then they finally created a deck for it. So I backed that one. And so there's going to be maybe a couple other decks that I add to my collection this year, but not many. And so I kind of went all out for my 43rd birthday. Yes, indeed. I need to get mine out in a month or two. I put it in my summer box. It is a summery deck, and I thought it's going to complement my time here on the island quite well. Bye, friend. Thank you for joining. Yes, I'm not going to be here much longer. Oh, I'm running late, you all. Yeah, it was the Ferencz Pinter. Where are you? There you go. Oh my God, those damn Bohemian Gothics are definitely hard to get for sure. Right? I mean, for real, like literally hard to get. Like, why are you playing hard to get? It's always this thing like, are they gonna drop a release? What's happening? It's like Sade, the artist, the musical artist, Sade. Like, man, where are you? Are you gonna drop an album? Like it's every decade. What's happening? What is happening? Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. I'm so happy you're here. Chris, you are so much fun. You also kind of inspired me with your walkthrough. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the deck already. It's got Whisperer in it. No, not Whisper. I don't remember. But I favored it or saved to watch later because I want to go back. And I hope that deck didn't sell out. That would be one of the decks, one of your recent walkthroughs that I'm thinking about getting. Yes, Krista, this was so much fun. I had so much fun with you all today. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey into all these fabulous decks that I have. Literally, I could do this all day, but I'm not going to hold you all. I just really appreciate you taking time out of your hectic day to spend some time with me. I will make sure I update the list of questions as soon as I get a moment, as well as add Robin's VR to the description box and also the comment section. I'll pin the comment so you can see. And also, I'll keep it updated. Every time I see that someone has did this VR and y'all let me know that you did, I will add it to the pinned comment section so people can easily see it and watch all this good content. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to wrap this up here. And please, on your way out, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps me out. Who keeps sending me messages on that app? It makes me nervous. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe. Join my little family over here. All right. Bye for now.